Hi and welcome. I'm Joco, and joining with me always is the lovely Haylee.
Hi.
This is the Animunchies podcast, where we talk about life and food in Southern California, from here in LA all the way to San Diego and everywhere in between. Then we flip on that nerd switch to talk about anime, gaming, and Haylee's specialty,
K-pop.
K-pop. So thank you for joining us, like always. Leave a like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you gotta do to help us fight on and keep, pushing out these episodes and keeping up with it, because we're still enjoying. I'm, as much as I complain about how much work it is, working full time than having to edit the videos, I'm having a lot of fun doing these. And it's always, when I watch the episodes, I laugh at a lot of stupid stuff that we talk about or mess up on, or all this dumb stuff. But yeah, thanks for joining us. animunchiesla@gmail.com if you want to leave a line or anything. So first things first, food. And last time we were in San Gabriel Valley in the 626, we did a boba spot, but now we have some great news. We have some California news. We haven't done this since the first couple of episodes.
Yeah, that's because everything's been the same.
Yeah, so we actually are here in Los Angeles County. They're finally opening up indoor dining.
It's been
We've made
a
it.
year.
Made it to red tier, and all cases have been. There's specific criteria. I'm not gonna even go over it because I have no idea. All I know is indoor dining. We'll be back, and I believe for indoor dining, it's either it's crazy still because I think it's 10% capacity.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not gonna allow full capacity still.
Or if it's a really big food hall or something, I believe it's 10% capacity or 100 guests, whatever is least.
And then of course it's socially distanced, the tables and stuff.
Yeah, they're pretty. I'm sure it's 6 or 8 feet, something like that. But that means we could get some hot pot.
But I'm sure that they'll probably some of the restaurants, if they want more people, they might still have their outdoor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But then I'm pretty sure they're still gonna do that because that's just a thing now.
Yeah.
To keep in a way to kind of
have an option
more
too, because
customers
some people
coming
want
in
to eat outside, I feel.
Yeah, but guess what? There are a lot of hot pot places you couldn't go, right?
Right.
Because a lot of them were indoor and they don't want to change and move those tables that are built in.
Yeah.
So they did takeout, which I have no idea how that worked either.
Some of them did have outdoor. Remember that one that we went to with Casey and Kevin?
Oh, that's
because they had
right.
outdoor seating already.
Right.
Yeah.
But guess where I'm going to be taking us to?
Where? Jazz Cat.
Jazz Cat. So Jazz Cat is one of our favorite shabu places. Really decently priced. Really nice. There's literally a picture of a cat, and there's jazz and a saxophone outside the location that we usually go to, which is the Arcadia one in down in kind of close to Pasadena, and that it's central area for 626. Super close to where the 626 night market is too. And I believe there's one other location, City of Industry, because I think they closed down one of the other ones.
Yeah.
But Jazz Cat it's not all you can eat shabu. First off the bat, it's kind of
it's a
Prix
single
Fix,
serving, hot pot.
Right, and they
you
give
get
you
your own
veggies.
Bowl, basically.
You order the type of protein you want first.
Yeah.
So, there's one where you could even get more meat than vegetables.
It's called T-Rex.
So
I always get that one.
That's Haley's
so
favorite.
I get more meat than the vegetables.
I personally am a very good omnivore, so I definitely just get the regular one. So I get extra vegetables that she wouldn't have gotten and stuff.
Yeah. I just steal his baby corn and squash.
Yeah. I have no say in it. It's just gone by the time I get my plate. And after that, it's so you choose your protein. Or unless this is a great place for your vegan friends.
Yeah.
Our vegan friend.
Yeah.
It's great because he could there's vegan options because they have vegan broth, vegan sauces, and obviously
you can just
instead
get
of protein,
vegetables.
it's just all veggies.
Yeah.
Loves it. It's hilarious.
And
it's
then he
stacked
eats the
with veggies.
noodles too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, some of the noodles that he could get are vegan too. So, so you choose protein, then you choose your broth. Lots of different choices for the broth.
Yeah, there's so many. They have spicy, mild, sweet, sour.
But even besides not just the flavor profile, but the types.
There's a lot. There's maybe 20 different ones.
There's creamy miso. There's even coconut milk too for the for our vegan friends, unless you want
Mhm.
sukiyaki, because I get sukiyaki. That's my favorite.
They have like Thai flavored ones.
Yeah, they got like all those nice herb ones,
But,
herbal ones.
Yeah, the one that I usually get is creamy milk.
Right. So when it's heating up, it bubbles like a
Yeah.
bitch. Like it's just
It
bubbling and bubbling.
overflows.
If she doesn't pay attention, it'll just overflow like with bubbles. It's like
Yeah.
crazy. And then after that, then you also choose a sauce, which is very important because sometimes like the soup itself, some of them are like not as strong, like in the flavorful kind of
Yeah.
thing. So the sauces really do help
Yeah, and you use that mainly to like dip your meat
your meat and
or
your veggies.
vegetables. Yeah, I guess.
Dip whatever you want. Dip
Yeah.
your egg if you want to dip
Yeah.
your egg. You can throw your sauce into your, I don't know, just do whatever you
Well,
want.
Erwin does that. He throws his sauce into the soup.
He throws everything in there. And what I was gonna say though is the one I like to get is
Sukiyaki.
no, that's the broth.
Oh,
We're
you
talking
didn't even
about-
say that.
I did.
You didn't say that you like sukiyaki.
I did.
Okay, we'll watch this, and he didn't say it. 100%.
Go watch this, and I can't wait for everyone to see the
Oh,
big smile on my face that
no.
I was very correct when I
Maybe
bought it. I was like
wasn't paying
sukiyaki, the one that I usually get is what I said.
Oh no!
So check it
We'll
out.
see.
I win. And I was talking about the sauces. Like getting the I believe it's sesame, right?
Yeah, there's like a spicy Japanese sesame
That's the one.
sauce.
Yeah, that's the one I get.
I think I
so
get the
good.
regular one.
Because it's actually a little spicy. Like I can
Mhm.
handle spicy just fine. Like I could eat super spicy stuff. You'll see me react to it with tears and
Yeah,
like
his nose gets
super
all
like
sniffly.
runny nose. Like, but I like it. It's like my mom loves spicy food and can handle like crazy shit.
Mhm.
I get that from her. My dad, on the other hand, is the opposite, like sweet stuff and everything.
Hates spicy
So he
stuff.
can't handle it and he gets like runny noses. So I have that side of him while the flavor, like liking the flavor of spiciness from my mom.
Yeah.
So I get the reaction from my dad and then the love from my mom. And I think that like you could get the regular sesame one, and there's a lot of other
Yeah, they
sauces
have
too.
ponzu,
Hmm.
miso.
Yeah, they have just like straight up miso or something like
Yeah.
that. They have so many, and then once you get it, you just throw it on the pot. Oh, and the pots are cool too.
Yeah.
They're shaped like cats.
They're cute. It
They're like
has
little
like little
cutie-
ears. It has ears on the bowl, and then like the handles for the bowl is little paws, like of a cat.
Super kawaii
Yeah.
AF. And
So cute.
and for like any if you tell them you're vegan, they give like at the place the one that we go to, they
Yeah,
used
I
to
think it's like either
give
vegan or vegetarian.
they give you like a little stand, you know, like the ones where you like
With
when
the
you order
numbers.
stuff, and you put they put a number on your table. Instead of a number, you get a little kitty cat with a cabbage
Yeah.
on its head.
He's a little squished cat, and he's wearing a cabbage hat.
So that I guess that's their sign. Like,
Yeah,
oh, this dude is
this guy-
vegetarian or vegan.
He doesn't eat meat. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, super cool place. Check it out. The ambiance is cool. They're pretty. Service is pretty decent too.
Mhm.
They're always on top of it when we've been. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times like it just varies. Everyone's experiences are different.
Yeah,
But-
depending on the server.
But the food has always been the same. It's been good.
Yeah.
So check it out if you're in a mood for shabu shabu and some soup or some broth.
Mhm.
Who cares if it's hot outside? It's been
Yeah.
chilly lately, so might be a good time for us to finally go back. You could check in on Yelp. Yelp check in on for your like you're adding your party for like a reservations.
Yeah.
That way, while you're driving there, you will
When
just
you
be seated,
arrive,
hopefully,
Mhm.
or not have to wait too long when you get there. So always use that. I'm telling you, there's a lot of restaurants that have that people aren't aware of.
Mhm.
It's a nice, convenient little niche thing that they added
Yeah.
on Yelp, and take advantage of it. So with that said, after food is Haley's turn with K-pop.
Yes.
And guess what?
But it's actually his bias group.
Yes.
Well, one of the girls from there. Blackpink.
Blackpink
More specifically,
in my area.
Rosie.
So Rosie's not my bias, but it's hard. I feel like all of them are
yeah, I
almost
feel like
bias
it's
records
hard
at this
to
point to
choose
Jenny.
from
for me.
Blackpink, like which one you want as your bias and bias record.
Because you like all of them, basically.
Yeah,
There's like
they're
everyone
all
has their own
cute.
like
Yeah, they're all nice.
charms, and they're all pretty and everything. So
Yeah. I like
So,
Rosie.
Rosie's like, isn't she like your bias record? You would say.
It's hard. So I really like Lisa as my bias. And then it's between Jisoo and Rosie. But I've been really liking Rosie's like new songs lately.
Right. So maybe it's edging towards her right now.
Who knows? Maybe it's just like all three of them, and then Lisa's just my bias.
Mine is always Queen Jenny. So.
But yeah, so she dropped her.
Oh yeah, solo
single album like a couple of days ago actually, and then she just released a new music video on the 12th, March 12th, which was like yesterday.
Oh yeah, like 2 days,
days
ago
ago
from when we're filming this.
Mm-hmm. So it's her first solo single album, and it literally has only 2 songs on there. It's Gone, and then her newest one
with a music video.
With
actually,
the music
too.
video on the ground. Well, Gone had a music video.
Oh
video
yeah.
too.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's just the video, the last one finally released on the ground, and I liked it. It's totally different. It
both
almost,
of them are in English.
Yeah, they're both in English, and it kind of almost has more of an American pop.
I really like
kind of sound, like a rock pop kind of sound to it. It's really cool. I was kind of unexpected. Personally, I didn't think it was gonna like. I had a feeling because she plays guitar a lot.
Yeah, and then she speaks fluent English.
English,
too.
right? Because she's from
New
Zealand. So, but it was like really cool because I guess it wasn't like you could feel the K-pop vibes obviously in the song, but at the same time, it didn't sound like straight up K-pop.
No, it was. I like them a lot, actually.
Yeah, Haley's been singing all morning. Just don't ask her to sing it for you, please. Save your ears.
Oh, that's so mean.
Don't worry, when we go karaoke again, so you can sing all you want. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm sorry, Jenny's still my bias, but Rosie's doing a great job.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like her.
it's always exciting for like all the Blinks out there. Blink, if we didn't talk about last time, is like Army's BTS. Yeah. So for Blackpink, it's Blinks, fellow Blinks.
Yes.
Or the Blink Army.
Yeah,
that's us right here.
There's a
actually,
lot, yeah.
Army Blinks, Blink Army. I don't know.
Army.
So, I mean, it was really cool to see the video, and she really has like couple performances like on Inkigayo.
Yeah,
which is like
did her live.
Do you want to explain what Inkigayo is, kind of thing?
Inkigayo, and they have like music core. It's like a weekly music show in Korea. That's just like showing how well that song did during that week. So like like the amount of albums that were bought, like played, purchased, and stuff like that.
So they perform there, and they also interview like the groups or the solo artists on Inkigayo,
and then
especially when they're releasing new material.
Like they're promoting them basically,
right.
And then at the end of the show, so they'll have all the K-pop idols that are promoting that week perform on that show, and then at the end they'll give like an award who did like the most sales or the most popular for that week. Yeah.
And that's usually when a lot of the different fandoms and everything come into play, where they like all the different Instagrams for like every K-pop group fandom, they're just blowing up the votes because they want, obviously, they want their stands to win. So it's the same thing.
I didn't even see.
I don't know if she won. I hope she won. So, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's just like a weekly thing, and it's cool because they actually do performances, and like we said, it's like all kinds of groups. Yeah. It's like not just like the very popular ones, even like ones you've probably never heard of, or like brand new ones, or comebacks from long time ago. When it's like, it's really cool if you're like starting to get into K-pop and you want to kind of check out new artists and kind of see that kind of thing, right? I mean, it just
sucks because like before, obviously COVID, they were able to like perform this for like fans, but then now they're performing it for no one. Yeah,
basically, it's just for us and the cameraman.
Yeah.
So there's the props to you, cameraman, for having the best view in the house. So I mean, that's pretty much it. Because I mean, it seems like it's been like receiving really well, her album. A lot of people talking about it. I was surprised because I'm not used to all the like how the K-pop albums and stuff work. Debuts. And I was really surprised when it's like, oh, it's her solo album, and then come to find out, like Haley said, there's only 2 songs.
Yeah.
That's an album. That's like a single. Like here in America, it's just like that's a single.
Yeah.
But I guess it's actually like an album or a solo album, or there might probably be new parts. I don't know how the hell this works. So I'm just enjoying it. I'm here for the ride. So I mean, is that pretty much it? Mm-hmm. So after K-pop, guess what? We got some gaming stuff this week.
Yes. Just
And
something brief.
because something is coming out, and it's also Haley's other specialty, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yes. So I'm sure like a lot of people who are playing Animal Crossing know about this update that's coming out. It's the Sanrio update. It's dropping March 18th, but you can only buy the amiibo cards, which are like, they're going to be special Sanrio characters in Animal Crossing that you can scan into your game, and you'll get new characters, outfits, items, and then like decorations for your island. But you need to buy the amiibo cards in order to like have it in game.
Right. So I mean, people should be familiar with amiibo cards, especially with Animal Crossing at this point.
I'm sure like everybody that's played Animal Crossing has amiibo cards.
But if you're not too familiar, amiibo cards are like, if you know those amiibo figures that released back then in Nintendo. I don't know if they,
like you can
they
use it
still
for like
do.
what
So
other games?
it's
Like
use it for
Smash?
specific games like Smash Brothers. So these cards, like, they have like a special like a scanning
like a chip.
inside them, and then that way you could actually transfer like whatever's on the cards and get special
Villagers.
like she said, villagers in this case.
Yeah.
Villagers.
Yeah,
Usually
because
it's like,
villagers in Animal Crossing, there's 400 plus villagers, and like they're random when you look for them on islands, and like sometimes you don't get the one that you want. So a lot of people buy these amiibo cards so they can get exactly what
the one
villager
that you
they
want. There's a few that don't have it, and those are the more rare ones.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's crazy because it's actual Sanrio characters, right?
They did a collab with Sanrio. So these cards are actually not new. They were released in Japan like maybe 5 years ago for Animal Crossing New Leaf. So these cards were already been used.
So these are kind of recycled, but kind of more now like remade.
Yeah.
For the Western market and stuff.
Yeah. So they're recycling them. So, but I think you can still use, if you bought them for New Leaf, you can use it for this update.
That's always what's good about Nintendo. They're very good with like, if it's been used before, like you'll still be able to use it, which is why I love Nintendo.
So those people that have the Japanese ones can use it for this.
So you don't have to buy new ones. And like you said though, like what still blows my mind. So you can have like Keroppi as your neighbor, like walking around.
Well, it's not gonna be exactly Keroppi. It's gonna be a villager. His name is actually Toby. He's a bunny villager, but he's dressed up like Keroppi. So he has like Keroppi theme. Like he's a green bunny.
A themed villager.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So they're not the actual villagers.
No. I wish. Okay. But the items that you get in the game, like maybe like the chairs, the decorations, the wallpaper, the rugs, even like their clothes, like Hello Kitty bow and stuff, it's all like their actual characters.
Are you gonna try to get? I want like a pom pom pudding hat.
Yeah, there's a pom pom. So I think there's 6 characters that they came up with. It's Hello Kitty, Pom Pom Pudding, My Melody, Cinnamon Roll, Little Twin Stars, and Keroppi. What really sucks is that Hello Kitty is a freaking gorilla villager.
That is awesome.
The worst one. Are you joking? Everyone's like,
hilarious.
Everyone's like,
That's
they
so
did.
good.
No, everyone's like, they did Hello Kitty so dirty. We'll put a picture because it's not cute at all.
By will put a picture, she means I will put a
He'll
picture.
put a picture in. The Hello Kitty themed character is called Rila, and it's a gorilla.
Let's get a good look at her right now. Wow.
But the rest of the characters are all really cute. Actually, the Pom Pom Pudding one, he's a little cub, like a bear cub, like Judy, and he's yellow like Pom Pom Pudding. He's cute.
Are you going to be getting any of these villagers or no?
No.
Do you want?
No, because I don't want to scan out. I don't want to kick out any of my 10 villagers. So I'm probably just going to scan them in for their like items because they have Japanese themed items too.
I see. Okay, keeping it real.
And then
stay true to your to the
for
OGs.
my babies. And then they have like Hello Kitty bows, and then I think like the My Melody, like she has like a hood or something.
Oh yeah.
So I'd want those, like the outfits.
Dang.
But then that's it.
I mean, so is it just like outfits, or is it like, you said there's chairs?
Yeah, there's
and like
chairs,
a lot of different
there's,
like items.
I think Keroppi's one, it's really cute because his is mainly like Japanese themed, so he has like a little Zen bridge.
Oh, that's
a lot of
sick.
people want, and then like a
like
Japanese theme like food with Keroppi on it.
My question is now, because you didn't really get into it. So these cards, are they're like in like looking like booster packs? If you're used like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they come in booster packs.
Yeah, so these ones, it's gonna come with all 6.
So it comes so you don't have to like buy multiple ones and hope. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you
Props to you, Nintendo,
will
again.
get all 6 in one pack, and then exclusively at Target.
Target exclusive.
March 26th.
Or if we like to say Target.
Yeah, so that's where you'll be able to buy them. But then a lot of people sell them on Etsy or eBay because you can make amiibo.
It's like an
cards.
RFID kind of thing that people, but just support the company.
Yeah,
and it's cuter to have the
I mean,
actual
I want to
cards.
try and get the actual ones, but I'm scared that people are just gonna buy them to like resell.
But it might not be that much of a case because it's not like because if people just want the items because people will RFID, so
yeah,
we'll see. It might not. Hopefully, it won't fluctuate. But there might be people like you that want obviously the physical ones.
Yeah,
so.
I want physical.
Do you know? And it's coming out. Is there like an actual release date when the cards should be in store?
March 26th.
So March 26th is. Are we going?
Yes, we'll try.
Okay, we don't have to go.
No, we'll try.
All right, so we will try to get our hands on these amiibo cards.
Yeah.
So she has more furry friends or furry outfitted friends. If anything, you could dress up your villagers as all these different
That's why
ones.
I would just want the outfits. I'm just gonna put Genji.
Give us a couple examples. Yeah.
I'm gonna put Genji in like
who is he gonna be? Why don't you...
cinnamon roll, maybe?
Okay, that makes sense.
Like
yeah, because cinnamon roll.
Oh,
even though it's a dog, is like cinnamon roll. Always
is
blew my mind when
I
found out it's a puppy.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a bunny.
Yeah, but it's actually a puppy.
Why don't you just give Genji My Melody?
My Melody.
To Genji.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't you have? Oh, you have
Judy.
Shoot. Judy. No.
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
can give her with like little twin stars. Maybe.
That's true too. Are they gonna have little twin stars? Too? Okay. I was trying to think. What's your frog villager again?
Oh, Lily.
So Lily will be Keroppi, right?
Yeah, I can give her the overalls.
That'd be pretty funny because she'll like look like a full-on real Keroppi.
So I'm just gonna do that because I can't kick my villagers out.
Right.
They've been with me for like a year already.
It's like kicking out your like family.
Exactly.
out of your
I can't
house.
do that to them.
Like, no, I'm sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, Alice is my grandma.
Alice is your grandma. We're like your cousins, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. That sounds pretty exciting for ACNH, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
if
a
you're
lot
still
of people
playing,
have like stopped. Well, not a lot of people, but some of my friends have stopped. But then they want to come back for this update.
This one. Exactly. I was gonna say this is a good time to come back, or a good way for Nintendo to keep you guys on that
the
hook,
leash.
on that little hook, and like fishing you guys out. So yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, it's always fun when you're playing with your little animal friends.
Yeah.
Speaking about animal friends,
more furry stuff.
More stuff to come about animals and animal friends and humanoid kind of stuff.
Form.
It's our next topic is anime, and it's also Haley's other specialty.
He's just drowning me today with all this stuff.
She's drowning her with furries.
Furry stuff.
And it's actually our anime's Beastars.
Beastars, yeah.
I personally didn't watch it yet. I just kind of saw it a little bit every now and then when she's watching it.
I binge watched it in one day.
Watched it.
In one day. Or like one night, actually. So he didn't even have a chance to watch it.
I mean, what's the general, what would you compare it to, and like what would you explain it as?
Beastars, I would compare it to, if you guys have seen Zootopia, it's very similar to that. Like the whole herbivore versus carnivore, like trying to live together basically in that world. So the carnivores aren't allowed to eat the herbivores because you're meant to like live in equality.
Because it's illegal too? Is it like illegal?
It's like basically murder.
Right, exactly.
So it's the same kind of thing as Zootopia, if you guys have seen that, the Disney movie. But this one takes place in the school. So they're all like, I believe, high school students.
Typical Japanese like shonen shoujo.
Yeah.
It's always just like high school students.
Yeah. So the premise of it is a high school. All the characters are animals. The main one is a wolf. His name is Legoshi. And then the heroine, I guess, is a bunny. Like, she's tiny. She's a little white bunny, and her name is Haru. And then the senpai, I guess you would say, or like the person that they all look up to at the school is Louis senpai, which he's a deer.
Oh, okay. So those are like
the main three, yeah.
Right.
But then, of course, like there's other like friends.
Right, of course. And then so it's kind of just like a back and forth.
Yeah.
Between,
so,
like,
but in the very first episode, I'll just give you like a
quick
rundown about what it's about. So,
right.
like the whole thing, like it's illegal to eat.
Other meat,
eat
like
other
other
friends,
animals,
basically. But it starts off and there's a murder at the school. One of the classmates got killed, and so like now there's like tension between the herbivores and carnivores because of this murder. Because like there's like, oh, like who is it kind of thing. So that's the premise of it. And then, like, of course, it follows on. And there's love interest, of course, between...
Typical anime kind
yeah,
of shoujo,
there has to be
shonen.
love
Actually,
interest.
yeah.
Legoshi, the wolf, likes Haru, the bunny. It's kind of like a weird pairing because she's very, very tiny, and then like he's a wolf. But
Well, look at Monogatari.
that's true.
Tiny and then huge.
Yeah, so that's
But then,
basically like what it's about. And there's like a lot of conflict between Haru and Legoshi too, because like she's kind of, I don't want to say like a slut.
It's a slutty bunny.
Yeah, she is. So she's like known in the school to like sleep around with guys because she's like the really pretty girl bunny kind
Right.
of thing. Yeah, but then he likes her regardless of all of that, but then she kind of doesn't get it. You know, she just thinks that he wants to sleep with her, but then like he actually really likes her.
Right.
And yeah, I guess like they have to try and find out who murdered that classmate.
Right.
But then there's like a lot of story in between that too.
Of course. I mean, it sounds like a lot. I mean, it's pretty popular too.
It is.
Beastars is pretty popular.
I feel like it's popular between like the Animal Crossing community because they're basically like our villagers. Like, because we have a villager in Animal Crossing that looks like Haru, and then one that looks like Legoshi, and one that looks like Louie. And I think someone like put it together.
Oh, no way. Are you serious?
I was like, oh, that's cute. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah. So there you go for the ACNH people.
And then it has a manga too. And then I think it's like ahead, obviously, but then the new season is coming out. It's already out in Japan, but the new season comes out July 2021.
For here in the West.
In the summer. And it's only on Netflix. It's Netflix exclusive. Mm-hmm. So
there you go. Beastars. I mean, Haylee really enjoyed it.
Yes!
She's excited for it. Maybe we'll see. I'll jump in.
You should watch.
I'm still busy with a lot of my other
like,
shoujo
he has his own thing.
rom-com,
I'm not
harem stuff.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I would have watched those if they were furries. Just kidding.
Nope.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. So now we're kind of learning. We're getting into Haylee's deep secret mind.
No, I'm just kidding.
So I mean, that's pretty much it for today's episode. Anything you want to add about Beastars? No,
not really.
Zootopia, basically, huh?
I mean, yeah,
it's like an anime Zootopia.
It's like Zootopia, kinda. But darker.
Right. Oh yeah, of course, more like adult.
There's like murder and more like sex scenes kind of thing.
Right. So I mean, Beastars. So check out Beastars. Listen to Rosie's singles, 2 single solo album songs. They're awesome.
They're good.
Which
They're
is
really
just
good.
2 of them.
Yeah.
And don't forget to get the Hello Kitty stuff. Target exclusive only for all the Animal Crossing friends out there. And of course, we'll be eating at Jazz Cat very soon. Get some shabu indoor dining.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, thank you for joining as always. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, follow, whatever, all those different podcast kind of stuff they ask you to do, please. And animunchiesla@gmail.com if you want to leave a line or any suggestions and say hello. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.